Sister wives. Kody's his own worst enemy. His weaknesses may destroy his marriage with Robin. Patriarch of a failed plural marriage arrangement and star of Sister Wives, Kody Brown has been heavily criticized for his treatment of his wives since the show's debut. The husband of then 4 partners and a staggering 18 children is regarded as the show's villain for his preference for his 4th wife, Robin Brown. With Robin and her children's arrival, the household dynamic started to shift as her fellow wives felt Robin was treated differently than the others. Cristin was the first to divorce Kody, with Janelle and Mary Brown following suit in the years to follow. The arrangement, held together by religious ideologies, fell apart, leaving only Robin in Kody's corner. Despite being perceived as the favorite wife and receiving the most attention in Sister Wives Season 19, Robin wasn't satisfied with the state of their relationship and expressed her discontentment with the rather awkward dynamics following the numerous divorces. While Robin played a large part in the family's tears, Kody is undeniably the driving force in the drama. Robin, the last remaining wife, isn't convinced Kody is focused on their marriage. Kody dwells on the past, taking any opportunities to tear down the women who left him. This lingering tension and resentment have stood in the way of Robin and Kody's happiness. The toxicity starts to cross boundaries when bitterness towards his ex-wives stands in the way of relationships with the couple and his children. Kody heavily considered skipping his oldest child, Logan Brown's wedding. His rationale was his ex-wives would make the environment uncomfortable. In a confessional, Kody offered, "The reason I suggested I shouldn't go is just all the hate that I'm getting from family members." Kody was quick to drop names of said family members while deflecting blame, following this statement with, "Mostly just all the talk from Cristin and Janelle." Tensions and animosity can be expected following a divorce, but allowing that to sever ties in the family is unacceptable. Robin candidly expressed her struggles with the relationship early on in Season 19. She admitted the relationship was in the worst state it's ever been in, due to the absence of the other wives. Juggling the preservation of their marriage, Kody's feelings of inadequacy, and Kody's mentorship through the divorces, Robin is exhausted. With so much pressure falling on her shoulders, it seems like another divorce is inevitable. Tired of the drama, Robin mentioned he doesn't know who to blame, himself or one of the other wives. Kody has had a hard time taking accountability for his actions. During a visit with the youngest daughter, Ariella Brown, Kody snapped as she clung to his leg. The little girl, begging her father not to leave her, threw a tantrum. Kody screamed for Robin to drag the girl off of her. Viewers were outraged by his actions and lack of apology. Unfortunately, this is one of several moments in which Kody blames the wives rather than his emotional intelligence. As mentioned, Kody does not shy away from pointing the finger when tensions rise. With a victim mindset and raging paranoia, Kody admits that he no longer trusts Cristin and Janelle Brown. He is convinced that the women are trash-talking him to his children. Certain that the only reason his children may resent him would be lies spread by his exes, Kody has cut them off and refused to share family information with them. Cristin Brown has been outspoken about this shift, claiming that his lack of accountability is a manifestation of his insecurity. Kody refuses to admit fault. Upset by the status of his family and feeling cornered, Kody is focused on self-preservation. Cristin reiterates, "I think he's trying to find fault because he's not liking things happening in his life." Blaming those around him is much easier than admitting that his wives and children have left him due to his insufficiencies. Kody Brown, the patriarch of TLC's Sister Wives, has long navigated the complex dynamics of polygamy. With 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Cristin, and Robin, his relationships have never been short on drama, compromise, and shifting loyalties. But as the seasons have progressed, Kody has slowly drifted toward Robin, his 4th and seemingly favorite wife, isolating himself emotionally and physically from the others. As cracks formed in his other marriages, Robin appeared to be his anchor, the one person who truly understood him. But what if Kody's weaknesses, the very flaws that have driven the other wives away, are creeping into his relationship with Robin? Could Kody, in fact, be his own worst enemy? The cult of Kody has always presented himself as the center of his family. His wives orbit around him like planets around a sun, each with their own unique connection to him. This dynamic, however, has proven unsustainable. Kody's expectation that everyone conforms to his worldview has led to mounting frustration, especially as his wives have grown more independent. Cristin's departure was a glaring example. Once vibrant and committed to the plural marriage lifestyle, she grew tired of being neglected and undervalued. She left Kody because he failed to address her needs and refused to give her the love and respect she craved. While Robin, for a time, appeared immune to Kody's less attractive traits, she may not be able to escape them forever. As Kody has retreated further into himself, becoming more controlling and insular, it's clear that his desire to maintain authority in the family structure is a weakness. And it's not a stretch to imagine that even Robin, who has been incredibly patient and devoted, might reach her breaking point. Kody's need for control. One of Kody's greatest weaknesses is his need for control. He has an almost obsessive desire to dictate how his family functions, particularly in how decisions are made and relationships unfold. Kody has admitted that he's a little bit of a control freak, a fact that's evident in his rigid approach to family dynamics. He expects the wives to respect his decisions, often with little input from them. When Cristin and Janelle pushed back against Kody's authoritarian tendencies, they eventually left or distanced themselves emotionally. Robin, on the other hand, has long been perceived as the obedient wife, someone who goes along with Kody's vision without much complaint. However, Robin is not without her own thoughts and desires, and Kody's domineering nature could eventually wear her down. In fact, Robin has already expressed concerns about Kody's behavior. In recent episodes, she has mentioned feeling the weight of responsibility as Kody leans on her more heavily. This isn't what Robin signed up for. She joined the family for a plural marriage, not a monogamous relationship with an increasingly overbearing husband. If Kody continues to exert control, Robin may find herself trapped in a dynamic she never wanted. Emotional distance. Another major flaw in Kody's character is his emotional distance. While he demands loyalty and affection from his wives, he often fails to reciprocate in kind. Cristin famously called him out for his lack of emotional availability, leading to her decision to leave. Even Mary, who was Kody's first wife, has experienced years of emotional neglect, causing a deep rift between them. Robin, so far, has been the exception to this rule. Kody seems more emotionally engaged with her than with any of his other wives, leading to accusations of favoritism. But even Robin has noticed that Kody's emotional distance is growing. As Kody grapples with the fallout of his other failed relationships, he is becoming more isolated. His sense of betrayal, particularly from Cristin's departure, seems to have created a defensive wall around him that even Robin struggles to penetrate. Robin's own emotional needs may soon go unmet as Kody withdraws further. What started as a strong emotional connection could erode if Kody continues to focus on his own hurt and resentment, leaving Robin feeling as though she's fighting for a version of Kody that no longer exists. Kody's inability to take responsibility. Perhaps Kody's most glaring weakness is his inability to take responsibility for his role in the disintegration of his family. Time and again, he has pointed the finger at his wives, blaming them for the failure of their relationships. Cristin, for example, was cast as being unreasonable or ungrateful when she asked for more emotional intimacy. Mary was blamed for her emotional detachment after the infamous catfishing scandal, though Kody failed to recognize his own contributions to the growing distance between them. Kody's refusal to accept responsibility extends beyond his marriages. When family issues arise, he often frames himself as the victim, overwhelmed by the complexities of managing multiple relationships.